For those of you who play video games, play Splitgate. I don't know how to say it any better. I'm currently opening the game to give you my referral code so I get free things when you guys
Are
open the
you
game
fucking
because you're
kidding me, Carl?
no. Are you stupid? I want free stuff. So give me a couple seconds here. I just need to get this referral code, but it's a mix of Portal and Halo. So, like, if you guys have ever played Halo 3, imagine Halo 3 with mechanics from, like, the Portal series, and that's how you do it.
I don't like
A
shooting games, and I love this game.
and alright, so hear me out. My referral code, 98GZEJ. For those of you who need a referral code, just throw that in and, yeah, Splitgate.
I thought you were going to talk about the game, not throw out your referral code. Like, what?
Nah, I'm doing a shameless plug for myself.
Game's dope. Download it. Have fun. Hey, yo, welcome back to the High Kicks podcast. Carl, how you doing?
Dylan, how are you?
I'm good. I was about to say you didn't
I
put the
almost
finger guns
forgot.
up
I
yet.
almost forgot.
Oh, that would have been, oh my God.
Bro, your camera goes out already.
It's got a 30-minute live view timer, and I usually reset it before we record, and I forgot.
Shit happens. But
Shit happens.
today is the final day of the transfer window. So it's
So
been a very exciting day
it's
and
been
a lot of
exciting as
shit
all
has
hell.
happened.
We don't got that many full on like games that we've written whole slides about this week, so we're just gonna run down some of the other ones that we as I said, don't have slides, whatever, not slides, I guess, headline, whatever. We're not talking about them fully in depth. Everton beating Brighton 2-0 was kind of. I might have
That was
predicted that.
expected.
I might have predicted that game wrong, but it was expected.
Yeah.
I wasn't really expecting 4 goals at a Southampton and Newcastle.
I wasn't
So
really expecting 4 goals out of West Ham and Palace in the way that it went, but
same. I mean, Leicester and Norwich. I was kind of feeling that one. You know.
yeah, Leicester beating Norwich is very predictable. Despite Norwich being home, sorry Norwich, you just have an awful schedule to start off the season. But
Yeah.
at least you aren't as bad as Arsenal. At least you can score
Yeah.
a goal in the Premier League.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But Leeds drawing Burnley, I was not really fully. I mean, did I predict that one actually? No,
No, you did not.
I
You
did
were
not.
saying,
I'm saying I did not predict that. So I was not
yeah.
expecting that. I do think when we get to transfers, I'll mention it, but I do think Leeds improved their side.
Oh, massively.
Yeah. So before we get into the first game, I was scrolling through Instagram the other day, right after the slaughter that we're about to talk about.
Yep.
And I basically got to a Puberty Sport post very, very quickly and commented, Arteta's got to go at this point. Because Arteta's got to go at this point. And this kid named Louis Farmilo, Louis_Farmilo, throws out almost immediately a reply saying, nah, not yet. They don't got any points. And when I'm telling you, I just sat there and read it a few times and just laughed. I was just honestly, I was just like, it was more of a savage than a laugh.
Yeah.
Like, dude got me.
Bro, I'm trying to figure out
Also, like, Arsenal are trash because they got obliterated. And I know they were 10 men. And the point stands even though Arsenal don't have any. That they're trash.
Bro, when you have 0 goals in 3 Premier League games,
Dude.
and how many goals do they have against them right now?
They sit bottom with
Yeah.
0 goals scored and 9 conceded. 9!
Yeah, great record for top 6 side, quote unquote.
Top 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're just something's got to change. And it's bad. Like Arsenal fans cheered at the 4th City goal because they want their manager fired.
Arsenal fans were literally saying during the game, like, don't be happy that you guys won this game. We're shit. Like, they were saying, like, so many chants that just sound so comical and so good about how shit Arsenal are. But, like, at this point, it's just not funny anymore.
Nah, it's really not. But they're just bad. They're just bad.
They should get relegated based on the way that they're currently playing, but there's
Arteta,
still a full season
Arteta needs to go.
them.
Arteta needs to go, first of all. I want to jump into the next game that kind of surprised me. Brentford are for real. I was
surprised about this.
As for real as Brentford can be. They pull into Villa Park and hold them to a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
They've taken a point from every game. I mean, they fucking beat Arsenal. So, like, there's that.
That's not saying that much anymore, though.
I know, but...
But still, for Brentford's first game in the Premier League to beat Arsenal is very funny.
Yes. Exactly. That's kind of what I'm getting at.
But no, Brentford's looking a lot better than what we had them predicted as. They're looking like... they're looking more like the way that I thought Palace would play.
That's actually, like, pretty fair.
Yeah.
I see that.
They're playing, like, scrappy, and they're playing, like, really good, like, football. And I thought they would play... I thought Palace would have a very similar style, sort of, to the way that Brentford's playing, but Brentford's being more successful with it currently. So,
yeah.
We'll see what happens. Still early.
We've asked this question once before already, and then we thought we had it answered last week. And I'm asking this question again. 4 points, 3 matches. How concerned should Villa be? Keep in mind that these 3 matches are against Brentford, Newcastle, and Watford.
Yeah, that's why I am sort of questioning everything. So, like the first game we said it's because it's the first game of the season. So that excuse is away. We need to see more out of Buendia. We need to see more out of Ings. We need to see more out of Bailey. We need to see more out of their attacking prowess. We're able to see some of their defensive prowess, but then like Mings is like playing like a god one week, and then the next week he played like garbage. So I think until they actually have some consistency, like I think Grealish brought like that consistency week in and week out, so you could be like, okay, at least we have this person who's going to be consistent. Like right now, they don't have anyone who's consistent because Ings is a great goal scorer, but like he's never been known for being like the most consistent goal scorer. He'll just score like a hat trick against like a trash team, score like a brace against like your favorite side, and then go like 2 games without scoring.
Yeah.
So it's just like
I think Villa should be a little concerned just because of the lack of consistency.
Yeah.
I know it's early, but you don't want to fall behind to a point where you are, fighting early.
Yeah, and I think they're sort of putting themselves into a position to be fighting for a later slot early
Yep.
in the season, and that's not where you want to put your foot in the door because like you see Chelsea, Liverpool, they're both very chilling right now.
Yep.
Spurs very chilling.
Yep.
Everton's playing well so far.
Yep.
Even West Ham, despite drawing, they still have 2 wins under their belt.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
City
Yep.
still have 2 5-0 wins.
Uh-huh.
Like if you're Villa right now, you aren't in any position, so you need to
Nope.
start stepping it up.
Yep. Totally agree. Totally agree. Jump into the game of the weekend. I thought it was, considering the controversy
Yeah,
it led to, and yeah. Chelsea
that's the
escaped.
game of the weekend.
Yeah. So Chelsea escaped with a draw. After a controversial first half red card. I mean, there's not really much to say about the game other than to talk about the red card because, the play was
Well,
very even. It was very, very exciting.
yeah,
Liverpool
that's the main thing.
Liverpool outpossessed, but that's not necessarily a surprise to me. They both had chances. Kai Havertz's header was beautiful.
Actually, it sort of was a surprise to me because like Liverpool were able to possess out of the back a lot more than I thought they were going to be able to. Like I thought Chelsea was going to be able to put like a lot of
You
midfield
know,
pressure on them.
you know who
But
is playing out of his mind now that he's healthy?
Van Dijk,
Matip.
yeah. Now that you
Like,
mention it, yeah,
like
he's playing really well.
in the second half of that game and partially in the first half, he pocketed Lukaku a few times, like casually. I mean, Van Dijk and Lukaku going body for body was kind of like what we were expecting, but
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting Matip to have that much of a defensive effect on Lukaku when he was marking him.
I wasn't expecting any effect.
He was good.
Yeah,
All right.
he was able to hold them off for a decent bit.
You want to?
Honestly, I thought the play was really solid between both sides. Of course, like this call like made the game, and like that's why we're talking about the game. But
You want to get into the call?
it was really good despite the call.
You want to get into the call?
Yeah.
All right. So, did Anthony Taylor make the correct decision regarding Reece James?
And when I originally saw everything, I said no. But then going back and watching it, I was like, okay, I can see
So,
why it was
according
called a red card and why it was the
yeah.
case it was.
So, according to the rule book, a handball that directly denies a goal-scoring opportunity anywhere on the pitch is a red card. And that arm swing, whether it be incidental or not, altered the ball's trajectory enough to a point that it denied a goal-scoring opportunity. Everybody who listens to this show knows that I'm a Liverpool supporter. You can see the You Never Walk Alone flag and the Curtis Jones jersey that I wear on the show hanging in the background in my room right now. Had this gone the other way and the ball hit Trent Alexander-Arnold's leg and he swept it off the line, I would be saying the same thing. I'm looking at this objectively. Leg to arm moving forward under the rule book and according to the commentators of the game and the people at halftime and more or less after the game, agreed. However, I disagree with the way Anthony Taylor made the call.
Yeah.
So he consulted VAR, but he only looked at a still of it hitting Reece James's arm, which puts a lot of controversy around the play. had he watched the video out and you had seen him see the arm swing, I don't think there would have been much controversy. I don't know why I keep
I think
saying
it was
controversy.
because he saw the way that the ball was originally moving anyways. So once he
Yeah.
confirmed that it did hit the arm, it was enough for him to confirm the red card. I don't think
Yep.
there was like enough of an argument for him to deny it.
Yep.
Like even though it was a natural motion for Reese to sort of move that way with the step, it
Yep.
was sort of like opening your body. If you open your body that way, it's gonna get called like a red card.
Yep.
So despite it ending in a draw,
As previously
should have been a
mentioned,
draw.
a handball denying a goal scoring opportunity anywhere on the pitch is a red card.
But great game between the two of them. So like,
Oh my god,
fuck everything else.
Chelsea's defense to be able to hold the Reds for
Yo,
45 minutes.
what the fuck are Chelsea gonna do?
What you mean?
They don't have Zuma anymore, and they like we'll get into it in a little bit, but like,
And they didn't get Kunda.
yeah. So what the fuck are they gonna do?
Trevoh Chalobah.
You think they're all in on him?
Uh-huh.
I'd guess so.
Uh-huh.
I guess that's why. Like
Yeah.
that's the only reason why I can think about it. Like in my head, I'm like, okay, they're trying to move off of a contract in Zuma, and
Yep.
they believe in.
Yep.
I always forget his name.
Trevoh
Chalobah.
Chalobah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Are we
Yeah.
Are we ready to jump into the Premier League leaders?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
All right, so Spurs are top of the table at the international break at the after Watford win, you know, that.
Yeah, so it was very dominant by Spurs.
It was.
Like they're playing the same way in all of their first 3 matches, and the results are showing.
They're the only side in the
Who has
Premier
not
League.
conceded a goal,
Yep.
and they are the only side who are 3-0 with
Yep.
9 points. And the funniest thing, all from 1-0 wins.
Yep. All from 1-0 wins.
Wait,
But-
let me check.
What?
Every goal scored was in the first half of the games.
Damn.
I knew there was something fishy about this. Oh no, never mind. The first goal scored against Man City was in the second half. All right.
Yeah.
All right, thank God. I thought something weird was happening. I was like, what?
We're gonna jump into our last game.
And so
Greenwood. Hold on.
Wait. Before you say anything, VAR has been very good this season so far. Like
Yes.
amazing.
Yes, it has.
One controversial call has occurred so far, and a second one occurred during this game.
Yes.
So these are the only 2 real controversial calls of VAR so far this season.
And I
at
would
this point in
argue-
the season
I would
last year,
argue
there was
still-
at least 6 to 8.
I would argue still, though, the Reece James play was called correctly.
I still believe it was called correctly. I
Yes.
don't think there's much argument looking back on it that
Yeah.
like you can call it any other way.
Joe,
Like,
I got
yeah, you got
ripped
flamed.
apart on the Premier League club's Instagram feed. But like, if you go back and watch it, it's clear. Like, someone said it didn't even hit his arm. It very clearly hit his arm.
Yeah, that dude said a lot of curse words in his comment. I was like,
Yes.
What did you comment on, and why are people so aggressive? Because I woke up to getting called like a lot of hateful
Yes.
things.
Yes.
I was like, I messed up.
So on to the United game. Mason Greenwood, who scored in all 3 games.
Yep.
80th minute winner wins it for United away at the Molineux at Wolves. Yep. So
It was a great goal.
it was a great goal. But we'll get into the call in a second because we're going to spend most of the time on that. I just
Yeah.
want to note that Man U now hold the record for the most away wins, or not away wins, most consecutive away matches unbeaten in the Premier League with 28.
Yep.
Bruno hasn't lost an away match at Man U yet.
Nope. And I
That is
think it's
all.
so impressive.
It's stupid.
I
It's stupid.
I
It's
I
stupid.
don't understand it.
It's stupid. Yeah.
Like the hardest league.
Yep.
Like I'll say that guaranteed. Like the hardest league in the world, and you go away just as many times as you're home,
No
and
shit,
you
Carl.
still don't lose.
Yeah.
Love the man.
All right. So, should
But
Pogba's challenge in the build-up, where he stepped in a little bit studs up, but I kind of think he got the ball
on Neves.
on Neves, have been a foul or a booking? He,
So in a review of what occurred, a lot of commentators were wanting for more drastic measures to be called for it because they were saying how near Pogba was to actually breaking Neves's shin with the way that he acted on the ball. So they were saying because of the aggressive action that it was like um it was an unsafe challenge and there's no way to actually deem it a practical challenge. So it would be deemed unsafe and then deemed a card based on that because it was over the ball. But a ref, um, I forget who the ref on NBC is, who like is now on the halftime show and stuff. I actually love him. He's really good. But he was like, nah, that's not the case because Pogba made contact with the
the
ball
ball.
slightly with the studs of his like
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. He got a little touch on the ball before he made the dangerous challenge.
yeah. And it was the follow through afterwards. So he was like, based on that, and based on the ref being like 2 feet away from it when it was initially called, um,
Exactly.
like the ref knew exactly what was happening and he didn't call it a foul then. You can't really go back and be like, yeah, that's a foul. And also something that I really hated about it was Neves was explaining in an interview afterwards. He was like, I went down because I saw the ball heading the other way. Um I
Yeah,
wouldn't have
he
I
also
wouldn't have
didn't go
gone
down.
down. Exactly. That's
He
what he was
didn't go
saying.
down. He didn't go down right away. He took 2 steps and looked up and then fell.
He looked at the ref and then fell. He literally said in the interview after the game, he was like, I had to stay up just in case I had to stay in the play. And I'm like, okay, so then if you're getting fouled in that situation, you aren't staying up. You're going down. Like even if
Exactly. Exactly.
like there shouldn't be a like discretion in your head about whether that's a foul on you or not. It's like, okay, that's a foul, like take it or leave it. Like
Exactly.
don't try to like make up shit afterwards. And that's what like he directly said in an interview. So it frustrated me, but we see the way that the call went. We see the
Yep.
game that the we see the way that the game went. Shit
Yep.
happens.
Yep. Yep.
And I think that's a perfect place to start leading into our transfer segment because it was the
Oh
last
boy, do
day.
we have a lot.
Yeah, it was the last day of the transfer window. So let's start
So,
off with some random ones that like
yep.
aren't that important. So
So Emerson
Aurier was
Royale.
released by
But
Spurs.
yes, and they filled the void by purchasing Emerson Royale from Barcelona for £22.5 million.
Great move for Spurs. I'm sort of surprised that they were so quick to move on from Aurier, but I guess they got the funds. And instead of looking for a center back replacement, why not get a right back, right?
Yep,
Like
who cares? Who cares?
it's like you have one, whatever.
So Nuno Mendes to PSG from Sporting for 40 million, I think, is a really good deal. because he
Oh,
is
that's absolutely nuts because they've been looking for that left back position
Yep.
to fill, and they were thinking about going for Leo for Hernandez, Theo Hernandez, and it just didn't work out properly. They were asking for too much money, and honestly, going for a cheaper and younger Nuno Mendes may be the better option. So we'll see how he grows. He may be absolutely disgusting. In other news, Falcao was released from Galatasaray. So those are two legends. Well, Aurier is a club legend. Falcao's a legend. Getting released. So that's big
I
news.
don't think Aurier is a club legend.
Spurs is shit. So like, I'll give Aurier a club legend because
I will
like,
not. I will not. Shut. No. No.
Other news, Drinkwater goes to Reading from Chelsea on a loan. He's probably officially out of the Prem.
Yep.
Based on this move. And
Ajax
that
Mariba
is
to Leipzig from
yeah.
Barcelona.
So
That's a
now
good
we're
deal.
getting into slightly bigger moves. That was for 14.4 million pounds. Great
We
move, honestly.
we are now going to jump into some of our bigger fish.
Moise Kean.
Moise Kean, yeah, that's another loan move for him. To Juve
Yeah.
from Everton, but
Yep.
we're looking now. Real Madrid said like just stop trying to get Mbappe and immediately grabbed Camavinga. Immediately, great signing. I mean, 40 million for an 18-year-old center mid of that quality. Whew.
Yeah, exactly. There's a move for Brighton. Brighton got Mark Cucurella from Getafe for 16.2 million pounds. It's not as big as these other ones, but it's a move. So
Saul from Atleti joined Chelsea on loan. It's a 5 million euro loan.
that's a massive move.
Only 5 mil because
Yeah,
it's a
exactly.
loan, but like,
Exactly.
bruh,
Exactly.
like that's a pickup and a half.
Bro, Chelsea
Speaking,
got more for Mitchell Batshuayi than they
yeah,
paid for Saul.
yep. Speaking of a steal and a half though, Griezmann is rejoining Atletico on loan with a 40 million euro obligation to buy.
Oh, I didn't actually read that it was an obligation to buy. That's sick.
That's why when we were talking about before this and you said what's the biggest deal, I think it's this one because they sell him to Barcelona 2 years ago for 120 million euro. They buy him back 2 years later for 40, so they get the player.
I saw it with
mil.
a buy option. You sure that it's like guaranteed obligation?
To Fabrizio's Instagram.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw buy option on Fabrizio.
Oh, I see option on Fabrizio. I saw obligation somewhere else.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. But
hold up, but it's
still
on
massive news.
It's on Fabrizio though, which means
that it's right. Immediately changes it to option. Yep, that's right. All right. So let me read off some of these little things. Bellerin went to Real Betis from Arsenal on loan. Arsenal picked up a new center back in Takahiro Tomiyasu from
Tomiyasu from 17 mil pounds.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's pretty interesting. Ademola Lookman to Leicester from Leipzig on loan. I'm not sure who that is, but if Leicester picked him up,
they do good business.
Yeah, I trust their moves.
So speaking of good business, hold on. Speaking of good business, Man U sold Dan James for 26 million pounds to free up 2 jersey numbers.
Yeah.
What?
And like you may like anyone at home who's listening to this, like it does make sense.
Kinda.
All right, so Ronaldo's getting number 7. I know we haven't said this yet, but
Well,
we'll
Ronaldo's
get
getting
into it.
7 and Cavani's getting 21 because he wears it for Uruguay. But I
Yeah,
just think the fact that the way they're making it happen was selling Daniel James for £26 million to Leeds.
you have Greenwood.
I know.
So why do you need James anymore?
I know. But £26 million?
I wasn't expecting that. I was
I
not
wasn't either.
expecting that.
I wasn't either. That's like something Michael Edwards does for Liverpool.
And also, like, despite it being an amazing move for Leeds, you still have Rafinha and Harrison.
Yeah.
So where are you playing James?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, but that's another thing. That's Leeds' problem now.
Yep. Yep.
Sort of amazing.
Yep.
I don't know if
Yo,
you wrote this one now. Nikola Vlasic to West Ham from
it's
C.
it's coming somewhere on that scrolling bar.
Okay, but
It's on
CSK.
here. Yeah, it's on here.
CSK Moscow for
Yep.
27 million pounds.
Yep.
That was a direct replacement for Lingard because they were not able to pick up Lingard for Manchester United, so they
Yep.
wanted to get a replacement. Turns out that they went for the Russian League MVP, so hopefully he's able to produce the same way.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, there
Actually,
it is. There it is. There
hopefully
it is.
not,
There it is.
obviously, because like
You
we
see? You
aren't
see?
West. Yeah, I see,
Okay,
but
cool.
we are West Ham fans, so like, yeah.
No. Yeah. You know.
And
Now it's
then,
time to guess some games.
are you stupid?
What?
Or like, we literally just said every transfer, but like the biggest one.
We talked oh no, I posted about it. We didn't mention the Ronaldo thing because I posted about it.
Yeah, but Ronaldo to Man U.
Ronaldo to
Yeah,
Man U.
yeah. Sorry.
I mean, I mean,
Gotta rub a little salt in that wound.
enough said. 13 and a
Yeah.
half million without, or 13 and a half million pounds without add-ons. Some of the add-ons are easy to attain. Some of them are hard.
He was predetermined as number 7 when he joined the club, so we already knew something was happening. So
Yep.
Daniel James leaving was just sort of why he was given 7.
Yep.
But yeah, let's get into predictions.
Yep. So before we actually run down our predictions, we're gonna be off during the international break. Yeah. Little
So
2-week break
yeah.
there. So we're
So
gonna
we want to
predict.
predict about them now, and
We're gonna
then we'll see how we did in a couple weeks.
yeah.
Because
So we're
there's
gonna
not really much to talk about
Yep.
in between.
We're gonna predict the 11th, 12th, and 13th games, and we'll be back with an episode, ideally September 15th.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yep. So let's get into it.
All right, let me see what I'm predicting. I'm predicting at 6, so I need to predict first. And you were predicting at 10, so you need to predict first.
No, you're
so
predicting
how do we
at,
do
wait, hold on.
this?
You're predicting at 1, 2,
1,
3,
2,
4,
1,
5.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, if we do 2 each,
just
like
go first.
No. If I do 2 and then you do 2, it works out.
Okay, cool.
So I'll do 2, you do 2, then we'll just keep on going back and forth. So
right,
taking Spurs over Palace. I'm taking 1-0.
Yeah, I'm going 1-0. You lean so close to the fucking thing. Now your head looks big.
Yeah, no. When I have to write in, like I gotta like lean in. So like, yeah. Norwich Arsenal. I think Norwich gets a win before Arsenal gets a win. Um, I'm taking this 1-0.
I'm taking Norwich 1-0 also. um,
And I
I'm
don't think
gonna.
that's unrealistic.
I don't
I'm
either.
crying because that's so funny, but like I don't think it's unrealistic.
I'm taking Brentford 1-0 over Brighton.
Um, I'm gonna take a 1-1. I
Okay.
think they can. They can draw
Actually, sorry, I'm gonna go 2-1, not 1-0.
2-1. Okay,
Yeah.
I think that's more realistic.
Yeah, that's why I changed it. I think it's more realistic also. Um, and then I got City 3-0 in this game. 3-0 over Leicester.
Of course, I'm taking City to win this game, but I think it's gonna be 3-1 just because I think. Do I think less? No, I don't think Leicester scores 3-0.
All right, cool.
Sort of sad there. Man U 2-0 over Newcastle.
Carl, you messed this up.
I'm taking 3-0.
No, but still, you
Wait,
messed.
wait, is Ronaldo playing? Ronaldo's
Probably.
not playing. Oh wait, Ronaldo is definitely playing. What? This is after the 9-0. 9,000.
What are you really going with?
Realistically 4-0.
All right, I'm going 3.
Bro, I think if you have Ronaldo, Greenwood, Bruno, and Pogba, you score 4 goals. And
Also,
then
you're gonna take the next 2 also
wait,
because
what?
because it's Man U, Newcastle, Southampton, West Ham, and then I would have
Oh, I'm a
Watford.
bot.
Yeah, we could have just
Yeah, I don't.
gone 1-2 there the whole time.
Yeah, no, because if we both would have ended, like it would have been off, but whatever. It's
Whatever.
more off now. Uh, Here, yeah, you take this one then.
All right, I'll take West Ham 2-0 over Southampton.
Okay, and then you take the one after that, and then I got the one out. So I'm taking West Ham 2-0 over Southampton. Like, sorry. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
You take the Wolves, then I'll take Chelsea, Villa, then you take Liverpool.
Okay. After an international break, I'm gonna give Wolves a 2-1 win
Bro,
here.
Portugal's playing Qatar. Yeah, of course you give Wolves the win. Bro, they get a break, like a massive break. Like everyone on Wolves, like literally gets to go take a nap, like in Qatar. So I'm taking 2-0 over Watford. Um, and then I'm taking Chelsea over Villa, obviously. I'm gonna take that one 3-0.
I'm going 2-0 on that one.
I'm just pretty confident that Tyrone Mings will think that he's gonna have a good day against Romelu Lukaku and then sort of get sat on.
He's gonna
Like
get
a
thrown around.
yeah.
Thrown around. All right,
Mm.
Liverpool. I'm taking 3-1. Leeds are 2 whatever to not score, but I think they're gonna leave themselves open too much.
Leeds are easily conceding at least 3 goals. So I completely agree with you there. I don't know if Liverpool's conceding a goal though.
I think Leeds puts one by them.
I think they'll be able to because of either Daniel James or Rafinha, because on that right-hand side, uh, they're going against Tsimikas instead of Robertson right now. Or Robertson will probably be back by then, actually. Right?
Robertson played against Chelsea.
Yeah. Wait, what am I talking about?
Yeah,
Robertson's like
Robertson's already
fully
back.
back. Um, so with Robertson back, I, I guess Daniel James could do maybe something with his like 6 trillion pace.
I just mean with the way Leeds play, I could see him scoring a goal against Liverpool.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you there. I'm just wondering who's going to do it. I think it's going to actually probably come down the right-hand side because Rafinha already has the pace and he may like be capable of wearing down Andy like to some extent. And then if you throw Dan James, who is
That's a
just
little
like
hard to do.
that's why I said a little bit.
Okay, fair.
But like because it's like Conte, like you don't actually wear him down, you
What
just wear him
score are
down
you
like a
going with
little
on this
bit.
game?
3-1 or 3-0
Okay, cool.
or yeah, 3-0
Okay,
or
cool.
no 3-1.
Bro.
3-1, 3-1.
Okay.
3-1.
Okay. Last game, Everton and Burnley.
Burn.
Take it away, Carl.
Everton. By a lot to a little.
Everton 2-0.
Yeah. A lot to a little.
Yeah. 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everton's just should shit on Burnley.
Yep.
Even though they've made 0 signings this offseason besides like Townsend, which
Yep.
was really weird because they were like, hey, we got James Rodriguez, but he tried to leave, so we don't play him anymore. Fuck James.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so before we get out of here, I talked about this a couple weeks ago, but I'm throwing it back up again. Check out the Smooth My Balls man like trimming tool, the Turf Chopper 3.0. Use our code HighKicks15 for 15% off. Look out for our Instagram. I've been working on kind of like a commercial kind of thing for it. I think it's really cool. I'm gonna be posting that soon. But yeah, the product's dope. That's all.
And more important news, use my creator code, my referral code on Splitgate, and much love, homies. I hope.
Did you say more important news?
Yeah.
That was funny. We'll catch you guys in 2 weeks. Thanks for tuning in. Check out Splitgate. Use Carl's code. Get a trimmer. Use my code. Have a good one. Peace.
Much love, peace.